Hi guys, thank you for watching DreamSpree Studio Yoga. My name is Shannon, this is Chappy. Today I've got a new 30-minute full body flow for you guys. It's shot out in the country where I grew up. And I'm probably a little biased, but I think it's just a beautiful place. If you like yoga videos, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. I put out new material every week, and you can check out our website at DreamSpreeStudio.com. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get into your comfortable seat and close your eyes. Begin to focus in on your breathing. If you'd like, you can set an intention for your practice, something you can bring your mind back to in case it begins to wander, and maybe something positive you can bring forward into the rest of your day. Go ahead and float your eyes open. On your next inhale, reach the arms out tall, inhale them up overhead, and exhale down in cactus arms. Inhale up, exhale down, drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, exhale, just continue to go with your own breathing. Inhale the arms up overhead, and exhale, float them down to the sides. Prepare for eagle arms. Bring the right arm in front, hook the left arm over it, wrap it around, and press forward, breathing space into the shoulder blades. Unwrap everything, shake it out to the sides. Now inhale the left arm in front, cross the right over it, wrap it around, and press forward. Continue to breathe. Unwrap your arms, shake it out to the sides, and float the arms down to the mat. On an inhale, bring the left arm up, place it on top of your head, and tilt the head over towards the left. Do not pull on your neck. You're just using your hand for some gentle traction. Keep breathing here. Now release your head and float the arm back down to the sides. Inhale the right arm up, place it on top of your head, and tilt your head over to the right side. You're just breathing space into the left side of your neck. Release your head and float the arms back down to the sides. Inhale the arms back up overhead, clasp the hands together, place them behind your head. On an inhale, arch back a little. Exhale forward, drawing the elbows down towards the knees. Inhale up. Exhale down. Continue to flow to the rhythm of your own breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale the arms back to the sides. Now slide the left arm over to beside your knee and cartwheel the right arm up overhead. Gazing up underneath the elbow. Breathing space into that side body. On an exhale, bring the arm back down and let's come back to center. Now reach over, slide over with the right arm and cartwheel the left arm up, looking underneath the elbow. Continue to breathe. Bring the arm down and come back to center. Coming into cow face pose, bring the left knee down, stack the right knee on top so that both feet are out to the sides. Inhale up tall and exhale, fold forward over the knees. Nice stretch for the hips. Just breathe here. To do a fun little transition here. So as you rise back up from center, Going to swivel around, so just come up, swivel all the way around, and when you come back down, you'll land with the right knee on the bottom and the left knee on top. Inhale up tall and exhale, fold forward. On your next inhale, come up out of your fold, unwind from your twisted leg position and come into tabletop. Then spread the knees out wide and shift back into wide leg child pose. Breathe here for a moment, forehead down to the mat, mind back to the intention that you set for your practice. On an inhale, come back up into your tabletop position and begin to circle your body in a clockwise position on inhales and exhales. Just circle around. Inhale, exhale forward. Come to a neutral spine and then change directions. Go in the opposite direction. Inhaling and exhaling the body around. Let's meet back in center in a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, come up into plank, and then shift back into down dog, drawing the shoulder blades down the back, trying to get the heels down as close to the mat as you can. And let's pedal the feet, get a little movement into the back of the legs. And press them down onto the mat. You can go up and down a little bit. Just breathe here, and on an inhale, go into three-legged dog with the right leg. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Straighten the leg back out. Look forward in between your hands, curl knee into chest. Inhale back up. Bring the knee across to the left elbow. Inhale back up. Now curl the knee to the right elbow. Option to take flying splits pose here. You can skip it absolutely. And come back up. Three-legged dog. Look forward in between your hands. Step in between your hands. And come all the way up into high lunge. Pause here for a few breaths. And let's get more into those shoulder blades. We're going to cactus the arms down on an inhale. Exhale, back up. Inhale down, opening up the chest. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale, back up. Spin the left foot parallel with the back of the mat. Open up into Warrior Two, gazing out across the fingertips. Really opening up the chest, sinking down into that right foot. On an inhale, you can slip the left arm behind you for a half bind and just come over into Peaceful Warrior. Gazing up, continuing to roll the shoulder out. On an inhale, come back to center, release your bind. Reach behind you, clasp the hands, opening up the chest, rolling the shoulders back. Inhale and exhale forward, Humble Warrior. Just really opening up that chest and also opening up the shoulders. On an inhale, come back up, come back into Warrior Two. Straighten out the right leg. Bring the hand forward, hinge into triangle pose. Bring the hand down to the ankle, the foot, or the leg. Gaze is up towards the left hand. Inhale, come back up to center. Step in a little bit and square both hips so that both feet are facing the front of the mat. Coming into pyramid pose, you can either put both of your hands on your hips, or if you'd like, when you inhale up, you can place your hands behind you in prayer position. Whatever position you choose, inhale up tall, exhale, fold forward. Drawing the chest down towards the knee, keeping a micro bend in the knees so that you don't injure them, and make sure that you keep your hips square. Just breathe into the posture. On an inhale, rise up, come out of your bind, shift back into Warrior Two. Cartwheel through center. Bring your hands down to frame the foot, step back into plank, take your Vinyasa, Chaturanga, inhale up dog, exhale down dog. Pause here for a breath. We'll be repeating the flow to the left. On an inhale, kick the left foot up in three-legged dog. Go ahead, bend the knee, opening up the hip. Straighten the leg back up, squaring the hips. Inhale, bring the knee to chest. Exhale, back up, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to right elbow. Exhale, back up. Inhale, knee to left elbow. Option to take flying splits here or just hover. Inhale the leg back up in three-legged dog. Look forward in between your hands. Step forward. Rise up into crescent lunge. Maybe you bobble here a little bit. Doesn't matter. Just come right back up into the posture. Let's begin to work those shoulders again in cactus. Inhale the shoulder blades down the back, opening up the chest. Exhale up. Inhale, small back bend. Exhale, back up. Inhale, exhale. Spin the right foot parallel with the back of the mat. Open up into Warrior Two. Make sure that the knee is out towards the pinky toe. Gaze is soft over the fingertips. And inhale, you can slip the right arm behind you in half bind and just come over into Peaceful Warrior. Inhale, back up through center. Take your hand out of the bind. Reach behind you. Clasp the hands behind you, opening up the chest. And exhale forward, Humble Warrior. Rolling the shoulders out, getting a good stretch in the chest and shoulders. Inhale, back up to center. Come back into Warrior Two. Straighten the front leg. Hinge over into triangle pose, gazing up at the right fingertips. On an inhale, rise up out of triangle pose, shift back into Warrior Two. Straighten the front leg, bring the back leg in a little for pyramid pose. Option to bring the hands to the hips or bring the hands back behind in prayer. Inhale up. Exhale down, bringing the chest down towards the knee. On your next inhale, rise back up out of the posture, open back up into Warrior Two. Straighten the front leg, come to center. Inhale, arms overhead, five-pointed star. Exhale, bring hands to heart center in prayer. Now place them on the hips. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Again, keep a micro bend in the knees here. Just breathing space into the back of the legs and the low back. With control, engaging the stomach, rise back up out of your forward fold. Shift into Warrior Two towards the right side of the mat. Cartwheel down, frame the foot, step back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause here for a breath. Look forward in between your hands. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Rise all the way up, hands overhead in tall mountain, hands to heart center in prayer. Let's sit back into Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring the arms out in front of you. Breathe, sinking down a little further if you can. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the knees. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step forward with the right leg. Rise up, Warrior One. Exhale, step back. Take your Vinyasa, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forward with the left leg. Gaze up, Warrior One. Exhale, come back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good job, guys. Look forward in between your hands. Step up to the front of the mat. Rise back up into Utkatasana. Rise all the way up. Bring hands down to the sides, Samastitihi. Bring your hands back to heart center in prayer. Pause here. Bring your mind back to the intention you set for your practice. And let's sit back into Utkatasana again. Bring the arms up overhead. Bring the hands to heart center in prayer and twist over to the left side, hooking the elbow to the left knee, gazing behind you over the shoulder. If that's not comfortable for you, you can always just gaze straight ahead or look down. On an inhale, come back through center into chair, arms overstretched. Bring them back to heart center and twist over to the right side, gazing out over the right shoulder. Remember your breath, just keep breathing. On an inhale, come back to center, arms overhead, and come all the way up to stand. Pick up the left knee, hug it up towards your chest in a balance pose. If you weeble a little, that's okay. Options here, you can just continue to hold the knee with your right hand. Reach the left arm behind you for a nice twist. If you need an additional challenge here, use your right peace fingers, grab the big toe, and extend the leg in front. Whatever you choose, just continue to breathe. Bring the knee back if you've extended the leg. Step all the way back into high lunge. Cartwheel through center to come to the back of the mat. Bring the hands down to frame the foot. Step back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward in between your hands. Step up to the front of the mat. Rise all the way up, hands overhead, hands to heart center in prayer. Now sit back into Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring the arms out in front of you. Keep breathing here, maybe sinking a little lower. Bring your hands into prayer and twist over towards the right side. Left elbow hooked over the right knee. Gaze out over the shoulder if that is comfortable for you. Come back to center, extend the arms overhead, bring the hands to center in prayer, and then twist over to the left side, hooking the right elbow over the left knee. Gazing over the shoulder if it's comfortable. Inhale back to center and rise all the way back up to stand. Now pick up the right knee, hug it up towards your chest. And again, you have options here. You can just reach over with the left arm, reach back with the right arm in a nice twist. Need more of a challenge? Grab the toe and extend the leg in front of you. Whatever you choose, just breathe here. Release the foot, step all the way back into high lunge. Come through center, cartwheel to the back of your mat. Step back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's take a moment here to take a few breaths. On your next inhale, look forward in between your hands, step forward, rise all the way up in tall mountain, hands to heart center in prayer. I'll be moving to the center of the mat so you all can see me better. You really don't have to move. Let's take tree pose here. Pick up the right foot, you can put it just above the ankle or above the knee, never on the knee. Bring the hands to heart center in prayer and just balance. If you need more of a challenge, you can bring the arms out to the sides, you can bring the gaze up overhead. Whatever you choose, just breathe here. Enjoy the balance. You're bringing balance into your life. Exhale, bring the foot back down. Now we're going to use the left foot again. You can put it above the ankle or above the knee. Bring the hands to heart center in prayer. Or extend the arms overhead. Extend the gaze up overhead. Whatever you choose is perfect for you now. Every day is different. Release the foot. Bring your arms back down to your sides. Let's come to the front of the mat and take one more vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale down. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Step back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Look forward in between your hands. Step or hop forward and bring the bum down to the mat. Beginning to slow down our practice, just come to the side of your mat and extend both legs out in a straddle. Inhale the arms out in a T and exhale over to the right side. You can grab the right foot if that's accessible for you. Don't collapse the arm down. You're still reaching and opening up the side body. Inhale back through center and exhale over to the left side. Bring your mind back to the breath if it's wandered off. Inhale back into center. Now bring the hands forward. You can crawl forward a little bit. Rest on the elbows. Extend the arms. Whatever is comfortable and accessible for you, just keep breathing into this posture. You can always bring the forehead down to your hands if you're able to. Do not force whatever you choose. Just breathe here. Breathe into the sensations. Enjoy the change. On an inhale, come back up. Maybe dust off your hands if they're, covered in grass like mine are. All right. Now bring the legs in for butterfly position. Options here, just hold the butterfly if that's enough for you, or take your feet and open them out to the sides like a book. Get more of a stretch. Whatever you choose. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring the forehead down towards the heels. Breathing space into that low back. Space into those hip flexors. If this position hurts your knees, come out of it. Just come right back up. Do not force it. Inhale back up to center. Crawl the arms out in front and over to the left side, bringing the forehead back down towards the left knee. Just breathe here. Getting into the side of the back. Inhale, crawl through center and come over to the right side, bringing the forehead down to the knee. Enjoy that stretch on the low back. Inhale, crawl into center and come all the way up. Bring the knees in. Turn back to face the front of your mat. Extend the legs out in front of you in staff pose. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching towards the feet. If you need to grab the side of the legs, that's okay. Wherever you are is perfect. Just keep breathing space into that spine. On an inhale, rise up to center. Pick up the right knee. Reach behind with the right hand. Reach up with the left arm. Hook the left elbow to the right knee and gaze behind you in a nice twist. Inhale through center. Put down the right knee. Pick up the left knee. Reach behind with the left arm. Right arm up. Right elbow hooked to the knee, gazing behind you. Come out of your twist. Put the leg back down. Now bend both knees, extend the arms, and with control, roll all the way down to your mat. Bring the arms out to the sides in a T, and let's windshield wiper the legs back and forth on an inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring the knees back to center and lift both feet up for happy baby. You can grab the sides of the legs or the sides of the feet. Just roll back and forth like a happy baby. Enjoy the low back massage. Bring the knees in, reach up, give yourself a big hug because you did awesome today. And release into Shavasana. Just let it all go. Let the arms flop out to the sides. Let the feet flop out to the sides. Let any tension in your jaw go slack. Any tension in the throat, the chest, the stomach, the arms, the hips, the thighs, the knees, calves, ankles, and feet. Let any remaining tension just sink below you into the earth. Feel how you are supported by the earth here. You are completely grounded, supported, and safe. If you'd like to extend your Shavasana, I don't blame you a bit. Just pause this video. Otherwise, you can begin to make some small movements with the fingers and toes, some rotations with the ankles and wrists, just gently calling yourself back home. Reach out long for a big stretch and roll over to one side in the fetal position. Take a moment here, and when you're ready, press yourself back up. Come to center in an easy seat. You can float your eyes shut one more time. Do a quick scan of your body. See how it feels differently than when you began your practice. Thank yourself for taking a little time out of your busy day to do something good for you. May you bring the peace of your practice forward into the rest of your day today. You can bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Open your eyes. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today for some yoga. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.